Hey everybody, it's Sebastian with Tacoma Lifestyle. Today we'll be racing the 3rd generation Tacoma versus the 4th generation Tacoma. Let's get it.
I think the turbo just has a beat. It's just going to get up and go way quicker. Okay guys, so we have Jake here, the owner of this awesome 2023 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road. Tell us a little bit about your truck here.
Came with the V6 engine. I love it. I love the V6.
That one has a turbo though.
Yeah.
Have you done anything?
I haven't done anything. This is all stock.
So no air filter.
No air filter, no nothing.
Tune.
It's
A lot of
just,
people will do a tune with these.
It just has the original 275 horsepower. Yeah, great truck. Love
Awesome. Well, we're gonna see how it does today with a V6 engine, but let's see what else that you've done to this. How long have you had this truck?
So I've had this for a year. We got these added.
And these are all color matched too.
These added. This is color matched. Kind of just went with the Lunar Rock.
You went with Lunar Rock everything.
Yeah, Lunar Rock everything.
So it's a TRD off-road.
Yes.
Have you taken it off-road?
Yes. So we actually, hopefully my dad doesn't see this, but yeah, we take this thing crazy.
You rip this thing out on the trails?
On the trails, see how fast we can get this thing going. But
you have to have some pretty good suspension to do that.
Yeah.
What suspension? Do you know what suspension you're running on this?
So this is just the stock off-road package suspension. It does good, but definitely not the best suspension. But
I was gonna say we might need to get you a lift here soon. It's looking a little small.
We need a lift. That's the nice thing about Tacomas though, is like you buy it and I feel like you just have so much room to make it look better, and I guess every paycheck just has to go towards something.
So you're lucky. These 3rd gens have a ton of aftermarket support with all that stuff, and you can fit a lot of different cool mods onto here.
So those are just the stock rims, stock tires. They come with the Goodyear tires. They've done just well. They've definitely been worn.
Not super great.
Yeah, not super great, but definitely been worn. We have like 16,000 miles on the truck now, so it's time, I think, to switch to newer stuff.
Tires.
Yeah, bigger tires, better rims.
I guess we'll see. There are a lot of 3rd gen owners on our channel that swear by this truck and absolutely despise that one. So there's a lot on the line here.
Yeah, there is. But I think it comes down to the driver, you know?
Yeah.
That's what my dad's always said. It's about the driver, not the vehicle.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to line them up and see.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm here with Colby today and his brand new 2024 TRD Sport Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah, so I previously had a 4Runner Colby on Instagram. I just switched that actually to Tacoma Colby. But yeah, I've got a new 2024 Tacoma. I did the TRD Sport. I love the hood scoop look. I got it wrapped to look a lot cooler. It looks that same paint match as the TRD Pro, and I've absolutely loved it. It's got about 300 miles on it. So I've only driven it since about Friday last week, so it's been awesome. And excited to see it race the 3rd gen. I think it has no problem beating it with that turbo and the extra torque it has in it. So
perfect. Yeah, no, this truck on paper is better in every way than the previous generation. Honestly, this truck is set up today to be a lot better in a drag race anyway. You have a short bed, you have the TRD Sport.
Yeah, I think so too. The engine difference, the performance difference, it really is quite an upgrade from the 3rd gen. So I think it'll be pretty easy for it, but let's see what we can do.
I'm ready to see him race.
Alrighty, Colby, it's race time. Do you think your little 4-cylinder has a chance?
I think so. I think the turbo just has it beat. It's just gonna get up and go way quicker.
You think those torque numbers on this compared to the previous model are just going to make that big of a difference?
Yep, I'm going to get the jump start on him, and it's going to be pretty hard to catch up.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to see it. Alrighty, Jake, it's time. Do you think the tried and true V6 is going to stand a chance against the turbo 4-cylinder?
I definitely think that this will put in the work and we'll win. We definitely got the 2 extra cylinders. I know they have the turbo, but I think the 2 extra cylinders will push this little thing to the victory.
Kind of am a 4th gen fan myself. Not saying I'm not rooting for you, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good race out there. Hopefully we take this thing to the finish line, win 1st place, and that's what we're here to do.
I saw those first 2 little poles. It's not looking too good, but you have them in the first 20 feet.
So as long as you're doing the same thing, just rev it up to like 3 and just dump it.
Yeah, just dump it. Just
Go
keep
into
going.
manual and just leave it like, yeah, and then shift all the way down. And then just leave it there until it gets to like 5.
Yeah.
And then
crank.
And I think that's gonna give you your best chance.
Yeah. It's gonna be a tough one, but hopefully we can do it.
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close.
You're gonna do great.
Thank you.
He doesn't have a chance.
All right, so after talking to both drivers, they're both pretty confident in their abilities, but what do you think?
I tried to show Jake some tips. I still think the 4th gen's gonna get the jump.
I told Jake to just rev it as high as you can and to go for it, but I really think at the end of the day, this is gonna win.
I was hoping that Colby wouldn't know to just spool up the turbo before, and that if he just got on the brake and the gas and got it to like 2,000 or 3,000 RPM and just dumped it, that he'd get enough of a jump. Because they're actually kind of close, but this is just pulling. Like,
I think this gets the whole shot. I think 3rd gen pulls the whole shot. 4th gen wins the day.
It'll go 20 feet and then it gets bogged down and it's done. So
Still a whole shot?
I'm taking the 4th gen.
I think 4th gen all the way. All right, everybody, this is gonna be our first of 3 races. We're gonna do a best out of 3. We're racing down there, down to the cones. We're gonna get going, start these races off. We're super excited to see what our winner is gonna be. Is it gonna be the 4th gen or is it gonna be the 3rd gen? Let's go. Okay, the 4th gen Tacoma won by a significant margin, about 4 car lengths. So we're gonna give the 3rd gen the lead right here by about a 1.5 car length, and we're gonna give him the bump. We're gonna let him start the race. So I'm gonna count these guys down again. Are you guys ready? We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. So even with the advantage that the 3rd gen had right there, the 4th gen won by a car length. It's clear to see that this 4th gen is a clear upgrade, faster, more torque. Wow, that was impressive.
Jeez, this car is slow.
Okay, for our 3rd and final race, we are gonna give the 4th gen Tacoma an even bigger disadvantage. It will be behind the 3rd gen by 3 full lengths.
Even farther back this time. If you let the turbo spool, it gets the speed.
And we're gonna give the 3rd gen a true bump whenever he decides to go. Jake, you got gap that time. Oh, 40! Yo! It doesn't look good. Let's see what we hear.
Yeah, 3rd gen isn't winning.
How bad was it?
Colby had him by a car.
I think my 4th gen's broken.
So the 4th gen's broken? Like good way or bad way?
No, I'm just kidding.
So even with this extra length, the 4th gen still won by a full length.
That one left the whole burnout.
Well, it looks like we know who the clear winner is. The 4th gen has really won the day. All right, it's time for our brake test. We've seen which truck's the fastest. Now let's see which one can stop the fastest. So as you can see, the results are overwhelming. 4th Gen Tacoma is superior in every way that we tested today. It was not only faster in all 3 races, but it was able to stop faster as well. The upgrades that Toyota has given us with this new model has taken the Tacoma and its pedigree to another level. I can't wait to see what they do with the TRD Pro models and the TRD Trail Hunter models, and we'll see how they compare to this one. We're super excited to be able to do this test today. Let us know what else we should test comparing the 2 generations. Also, be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you'd like to see us do next.